Hello guys and welcome back to another deck profile video on my YouTube channel. My name is Abra and again I got a special guest today. Introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Jaume. I am from Barcelona, Catalunya. And yeah, last weekend I did top 8 in Bordeaux regional.
Yes, top 8 in Bordeaux with one of the leaders. To be honest, I did not expect to be that strong. Bonney, it is Green Bonney.
Yeah.
So first question, why Green Bonney in OP13?
So I was not feeling comfortable with the top 3 decks. So I just tested Timu, I tested Ace, I tested Zoro. I did some tests on that decks and I didn't enjoy that much. So I think I was good with them, but I did not enjoy them. So for me, it's important to enjoy what you are playing. So I just tested the new Bonney. There is a Spanish player called Sergio Miedes, who is pretty good with Bonney. I talked to him and yeah, I just tested some of his lists. I changed some cards and I think it's pretty good now. So in this meta felt comfortable to me and yeah, that's why I chose Bonney.
Wow, very interesting. I think Bonney with that leader ability in general is very strong. All the sets since OP7, a very good leader. Especially the last sets, Bonney was doing very good. Also a good friend of mine, Arman. Shout out to you, Arman. I think you also know Arman. He's such a good Bonney player. He just won regional in OP12 and Treasure Cup in OP12 with Bonney. This leader cannot die. It's still so good.
Yeah.
I think the only hard matchup is Emu, but Ace and Zoro are good matchups for Bonney, yeah?
Yeah, for me, Imu is also not that bad. I mean, I think people just think Imu is a bad matchup. I think you can face him pretty good. If we go second, especially, we'll talk about that later. But I think it's not that bad, the matchup against Imu, if you know how to play them, and also the list helps to win Imu.
Wow, very interesting. I mean, you just managed to make it top 8 and think you are also a very good player, so you know what Bonney is about. All other matchups, especially against Emo. I'm not a Bonney main, so I thought, matchup could be hard, and I think in general it is hard, but it's not unwinnable, and it's also Bonney is a leader when the player behind the deck is really good. You can see that this deck is doing great. Like like Arman. I always use Arman as an example because he's a great player, and when I see player like him playing Bonney, I have the feeling this deck cannot lose against anything. And you also did pretty well. You was the Swiss winner with Bonney.
Yeah.
That was the first thing where I noticed, oh, okay, that's crazy. And then at the end, top 8, but we will talk about it later, because the first thing, because I really like your deck list. I noticed on stream that you played some cards that I did not expect, and also the viewers now will be surprised, and you will explain some cards, so let's go with your deck list.
Okay, let's go. So, first card, for me the best card in the deck is Kid Killer. At the beginning I was running 4 Bonney and 2 Kid Killer, and with some testing I just noticed Kid Killer in this meta is amazing. I mean, with some cards that we will see later, Kid Killer is amazing with Law. There are some turns when we only have one character on board, we cannot have one done open. This guy is helping us, and also he's searching a lot of stuff, so I mean, this card is amazing. I also like Bonney. Traditionally, this card has always been better than Kid Killer, but I think in this meta fits better Kid Killer. So that's something that I noticed, and yeah, I'm running 4 Kid Killer and 2 Bonney. Then for the 2k counter, I have 4 Apu. I mean, I think it has been a good call. Always Apu, it just rests at 2 cost, and with Law you can bounce it, so it's pretty good. Sometimes when you don't have any other thing to bounce, you can just play Apu, go Law, and put your 5 cost. For the blocker, I have 4 Kushiro and 2 Rocinante. Kushiro is amazing also in this meta that Emu exists, so you can just at 5 dawn play Cavendish and put Kushiro, so it protects every 5 costs, so it's amazing. I mean, and also sometimes if you don't need to protect from KO but it can block, it's just pretty good. So yeah, Kushiro is amazing. And now we have the first weird thing in the deck. It's Utah. I think you said that you like that.
Really, yeah.
It's pretty good. I run this card for Imu, obviously, and also against Zoro. It's a card that Zoro cannot trade, and think that on the last round that we will talk about it later too. The Zoro just hit at Mayuta, and I can just play Bonney. I can use any card. I have a 5-cost card to filter my hand or to play a Cavendish. And also, Imu cannot kill her. If Imu kills her, I'm just winning a lot of time. And yeah, it's amazing. Also, the thing that it puts you 2 active done is also pretty good. And yeah, for me, it's the card that makes Imu a good matchup if we are going second. If we are going first, it's a little bit difficult. But this card, if we play that card on 4 dawn, we should be good on the matchup. So yeah, it's amazing.
I mean, the card in general is very, very strong. To be honest, I did not expect Uta to see in Bonney, but there's a reason behind it. You explained it. The Emo matchup when you go second with Uta, yeah, that should be good. And the card in general is very strong. I think we will see this card more in the future, also in other decks.
Yeah, and I think in Bonney, meanwhile, Emu is in the meta. I think it's mandatory, just because he cannot kill them. If he kills Uta, we are just bringing Cavendish, we are bringing Bonney, we are bringing any 5-cost we have in hand, and also he's always constantly doing a 5k. That's also a very good thing because Imu cannot remove her. So I think it's very important.
Yeah, good point.
Okay, then for Tashigi, I don't think this card needs an introduction. Amazing green card. It's very important against Days too. So yeah, you just play her when you don't want any character of your field removed, and it's amazing. 3 cost, and she can also be able to attack in some points of the game. So yeah, Tashigi is amazing. Then I'm running 5-cost Cavendish too. I don't think this card needs another introduction too. Amazing. When you are playing him, you have to active dawn. When you are hitting, you can just play so many cards. If you are putting this guy on 6 dawn with the 6-cost law, next turn you can play 3 characters. I mean, you just have to protect Cavendish a lot, and it makes this deck work.
Absolutely.
Okay, now one of my favorite cards too, Secret Bonney. When I first saw that card, I was like, okay, this is shit. I didn't like it.
Same.
But after playing it, you just see this amazing. I mean, at first, I'm not a Bonney player, so I did not play Bonney until now. But when I started playing this card, I was like, okay, Bonney is not a deck that you just have to top deck everything. I mean, you can filter your hand, it prepares your hand, it also makes a 5-cost appear in the board, and you can also have 1 active dawn to do whatever you want. Maybe play something, maybe keep the dawn up to use your little ability, and it also a blocker. I mean, this card is amazing. I just love it.
It is, yeah.
Another card from OP13, it's Law. I mean, this is the card that makes the deck work. I think this type of Bonney, it's aggro Bonney, I would say. It makes you play a lot of characters and strong characters on board really fast. So if we go second, we can play Uta. Next dawn, we have Law. If we can bounce Kid Killer, anything Bonney, Apu, and we are playing maybe 2 costs. So it's pretty good. If we play Law with Cavendish on next turn, we can do another Law, Cavendish, maybe Utah, or maybe Bonney, depending on how many turns we have and if we can use it. So it's just too good. This card is amazing for this deck. I think this card is also pretty good. X-Drake 2k counter. Sometimes if we don't have Hodi, we can just play X-Drake and rest something against Demo. I think there is nothing else to say. It's a good card. 2k counter. Pretty good. Another and last 5 cost, I have only 1 Bonney. I think it's from OP7, so yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, this card is for Ace. You can just play her on curve if we are going first, and they cannot draw to the Bonney. They will have to play Yamato or something else. And it's also very good to rest and freeze their white birds. It wins you a lot of time. And with Law, you can make a lot of things too, because you can just bound her, you can just play her. If we have a Cavendish on board, we can attack, and then with Law, we can put Bonney up, play her again, and rest another character. So we are resting we are freezing 2 characters at the same time. I mean, it's so overpowered.
Wow.
So I was thinking to put her on 2. So I will have to see what what I'm cutting. But it's a really good card against Ace. Another overpowered card. It's Hody Jones.
The best.
I think this will always stay forever on 4 copies. At the beginning I was running 3, then I just noticed I need 4. I mean, if that's this deck does a lot of search now with kit killers. With Law we are recovering kit killers, so we are searching a lot. And if we just miss them and we put them at the bottom of the deck, we can reach them. I mean, you can reach them with this type of Bonney, but it's always better to have another one in hand instead. So maybe sometimes against Imu we are not doing the thing to recover them. So let's just be safe, play for Cody, because at some matchups we need them. This card also, Zoro, amazing card. Pretty good to win Imu. I mean, if we put that card on Tendon, then they are just using the Elders, and we can just go Hody and swing 5, 8, 9, 9, 9, depending on how many attacks we have. This card is what makes the Imu matchup also pretty good. It's also good against Ace, and some other matchups may be good if we have the spot to play him. So yeah, amazing. The 2-cost chunks. Yeah, it's for Ace. Obviously against Timu it's just a card to trash or to stay in your hand. But yeah, against Ace is pretty good. If they rest their Whitebird, you can just play Shanks if we have a Tashigi on board, obviously, because if not, that Shanks is just going away. But yeah, you're killing a Whitebird, and that's so much power because we have a big body to keep swinging, and if Ace don't have any way to remove that, we are just gonna be so ahead of the game. And last card is Laubepo.
Wow.
Some players play Doffy. I prefer him. I mean, it's just so good. It's also, people will think it's for Imu, but I think on the Imu matchup you cannot play him. I mean, yeah, you think, okay, we are 7k base power, but I don't think it's good. We don't have time to play him. I think this card is for Ace and Zoro. Better for Ace if we are going second on Tendon. If we play Laubepo, we are gonna rest and freeze their Whitebird, and it may be very good to plant to put a big body on board just before playing Zoro. So yeah, Laubepo, I love this card, and also against Zoro, if we are low HP, we can just go, okay, let's put Laubepo. We are 7k, we can protect, so it's pretty good.
Wow. Crazy deck list. My first question: what was the MVP card of this weekend?
I told you, for me the best card is Kid Killer.
Wow.
But the MVP, I think it has to be Law, because it is the card that makes the deck work. I mean, this type of Bonney is different, so I think I would say Law. It's the best card.
Wow. Are there some other cards that you will try in the future? Maybe something else, a different 5-cost, or maybe different blocker. Yeah. Are you testing something new?
Yeah, I did test some cards. On the place of Bonney, I started playing a Smoker, 5-cost Smoker, and it was pretty good. I mean, I just changed this card 3 or 4 days before Bordeaux, and I just prefer Bonney. I think it's so much better, Bonney. But also Smoker is playable, so if you test them and you prefer to play Smoker, it's not bad. But I think the thing that you can search here, the thing that you can freeze a lot of stuff, makes the Ace matchup also pretty good if we are going first. I also tested a card against Zoro, that's Arlong, the 4-cost Arlong.
Oh yeah, this one is nice.
Because we can also play him from Law, and that's also good, but it's not necessary. I mean, I think the Zoro matchup is pretty good. You just don't need to put those type of tech cards. I think the list is pretty good. The only thing I would just put is another 5-cost Bonney.
Very interesting. Very nice list, and I'm happy to see Bonney performing very good. You was the Swiss winner, so 9-0 for Swiss, and then top cut top 8. So let's talk about your matchups. What did you face on day 1 on Swiss?
So the first round I had a no-show.
Okay.
That was an easy win for me. And then I was on stream against Belovetti. I think you casted that game.
Yes, I casted it.
In that game, I think I was pretty comfortable. I don't think Belovetti is a bad matchup. I think it's pretty good.
It is.
The only thing that scared me was the Roger. I did not expect the Roger there.
True.
But luckily I had Shanks on board, and I just would never die on that game. So I was pretty comfortable and was pretty good for me. Then on round 3 I had an ace. I think that was a top 17 guy. I think from the 3 aces I faced, he was the better one. He played really good. I think he knew how to play the matchup. I just noticed that. It was a difficult game for me, and I think the guy that won me the matchup was Lau Beppo. So yeah, it was a pretty good matchup for me. I also won the dice on that game, so that's important against ace. Then on round 4 I had an Emu. I lost the dice on this matchup, but I was able to win anyway. It was also a pretty good player. But yeah, I think I just won because on 9 I just put Zoro, and I think the Emu made a mistake, and with Hodi I could just go fast enough to kill him. He also did not starve me. That's pretty good for me. If Emu starve me, if I go first, the matchup is pretty worse than it might think.
Yep, absolutely.
Then on round 5, after the break, I lost the dice against Lim. And yeah, I just won him. I did starve him because he did not play the 1-cost Lim. So my only rule against Lim is just if they play the 1-cost Lim, I'm going fast on your life. If not, I'm just gonna starve you.
Yep.
And yeah, I could starve him. He did play 2 10-cost chunks, but I was able to win the game. So I did not lose the control of the game. So next round 6, I had an ace. I win also the dice. It was the top 16 ace too. That was a Spanish too, like me. And yeah, he was pretty good, but was also a good matchup for me. If I go second, that matchup is not a problem. So I think that Lobepo also did some stuff there. Then round 7, it was also a top cut player, Zoro. I lost the dice, but I was like putting so many blockers with Law, with Bonney, and he could not pass. So I was like, I'm just winning this game. I don't care how many turns I need, but I'm just putting a lot of blockers. And yeah, I just won doing starving him and everything. Then round 8, I had an ace. I also won the dice. It was Pipu. It was the top 2 guy. And yeah, normal game for me. I had control. There was one turn that he should have gone for lethal. I just had the exact counter to stop it, but he was always dying behind his turn. So I was like, if you don't go, I'm just killing you behind, and I just played Hodi and just won the game. And for round 9, I had the Zoro that was on stream too. I think you also casted that game.
Yes, I also casted that one. Was also nice. Bonney is doing pretty good against Zoro, yeah?
Yeah, for me it's not difficult. There are some Bonney players that say that is bad matchup. It can be difficult sometimes, but in my opinion, with so many blockers we have here, we should be good. I mean, we can just protect always our Cavendish and Low and Bonney, and we should be good if we always go double blocker.
Wow. So if I noticed, out of 9 rounds, you only won 3 dice rolls. Is it right?
Yeah, that's right.
Wow. So you lost 6 and still 9-0. That's very strong. Especially with a deck like Bonney, and especially in a meta where going second is so strong, you will still manage to make it 9-0. That's very strong.
Yeah, I was happy about that. I won the important dices that are against ace.
Yeah, absolutely right. And then, at the end, what first place? So that means higher seed every single round, and then top cut on the next day. So let's talk about your top cut matches. Top 16, what did you face?
Top 16, I faced the ace I faced on round 6. I just go second and win him the first game. The second game was very difficult for me. He just played 3 Jothus and I couldn't win the game, never. So yeah, he just destroyed me on the second game. And on the third game, I also went second and was pretty good for me. So against Ace, if we go second, we should be good. So yeah, 2-1 on top 16.
And then top 8. Then, yeah, you faced Emu. Your bracket was not on your side. There was a lot of Emu on top. How was that matchup for you?
So the first game, I had the game, but I did a big misplay that cost me the first round. I guess that I was tired. I was not full focus. I also had secured the serial, so I was like, okay, chill now.
Yeah.
But I did a big misplay and cost me the first game. But I should have won that game always because I had a good board. I got everything, and I just did a big misplay, and that cost me the game. The second game, I won easy because if we go second, for me it's a good matchup if we see what we have to see. And then when I was first, it was difficult for me. And yeah, GG, he played really well.
Wow. At the end, top 8 with Bonney, you get your serial, like you said. I always say when I do casting, as a competitive player, your goal is always top 8. And after this, of course, you want to win a regional, but with that top 8, that's the most important thing. And you did it with Bonney, very strong. My guess, before we started casting the first game of Swiss, Ruben Chinois, he asked me, how many leaders do you think we will see in top card that are not Ace, Zorro, and Emu? I said 13, and 3 leaders will make it to the top card that are not these 3. And my guess was Lim Bonney, and I was right with Lim Bonney. So yeah, very, very strong. Top 8. My next question, because I think you will play Bannei Cardfest finals in Düsseldorf. Yes, you will, yeah.
I'm trying to go. I have an appointment on the same day.
Oh.
And I am trying to postpone it. Yeah. So yeah, I hope I can go there. Yeah, I want to go.
That would be nice, yeah. So my question would be, if you are there, definitely Bonney, or do you think there's a chance you will change your deck?
No, I'm not changing Bonney until OP14. I mean, I just play really comfortable. I am really comfortable with the deck. I think it's the underdog of the meta, and I think that a lot of players can just start playing it now because we can see it's really good against the 3 top leaders if you know how to play. And I think that some Bonney players that dropped Bonney for OP13 should give it a chance because I think it's a really good deck.
Oh, so Arman, this message goes to you. Try Bonney again. I know he's not that happy with OP13. Arman, maybe you have to play Bonney. Could be your deck also for OP13 because, like
Arman
I said,
play Bonney.
Yeah, Arman play Bonney, exactly. If the player behind this deck is good, this deck is just so crazy. In my opinion, one of the hardest deck to pilot on a very high level. At the beginning, a lot of people was saying, yeah, Bonney is the green NL or the green Shanks because this deck is easy and leadability is easy. But I think, especially if you have a lot of different matchups, this is one of the hardest deck to pilot on a high level. So yeah, wow, top 8. I'm very happy for you. Congrats, guys. Wish him a big GG in the chat. And at the end, I would say, if you have any shout out, you can give any shout outs now.
Yeah, so shout out to my testing team, Singlass. I love you guys. And yeah, that's it. Shout out to them and to all the Barcelona community. So yeah, that's it.
Absolutely. Shout out to Barcelona, but also shout out to Real Madrid because it's always Hala Madrid and not Visca Barca. We all know
Visca Barca, Visca Barca.
Nah, some jokes. I'm always joking with the people from Barcelona, also with David Mele because he's also from Barcelona.
Mele. Shout out to Mele too. Shout out to Mele because he's a good friend of mine and he loves our team. So yeah, shout out to Mele.
Yeah, I love him. All the Spanish people I love because always so nice to see you guys. So yeah, shout out to Spain. Guys, leave a like, leave a follow. If you have any questions, write it down in the comment section. As always, we will take care of it. And then see you next time. Goodbye.